the multi-boiler of Cime that is totally different again.
Да, мы здесь решили собрать разные категории оборудования от Cime, одногруппных мультибойлерных, до нашей последней версии Astoria EB200 и мультибойлерного шторма. Поэтому мы сегодня посмотрим контраст разных видов оборудования.
We start with Cime.
Начнем с Cime. У нас у Cime две модели с одним бойлером.
And using the water, we keep hot the group.
С помощью горячей воды мы нагреваем группы из бойлера.
So these machines have a lot of mechanical part. We just change the temperature of the steam boiler, and automatically we change the temperature of coffee of the group and the brewing temperature.
Здесь очень много механических деталей, то есть это все вручную подкручивается, меняет прогрев, поток горячей воды из бойлера в группу, мы меняем температуру группы.
So they are machine very simple, not sensor, not a lot of electronic device. We just mechanically adjust the pressure of the boiler and we increase or reduce the temperature for the group.
Только можно подкрутить давление в бойлере, тем самым увеличить температуру группы или открутить, соответственно, уменьшить температуру.
Okay. Cime has also one multi-boiler version.
У Cime есть одна мультибойлерная версия, называется Saturno.
When I tell multi-boiler version, it means I have one steam boiler plus one coffee boiler for each group.
Что означает мультибойлер? У нас есть бойлер для горячей воды и для пара, и бойлер для группы.
So I can adjust in this version the temperature by the screen.
Здесь я могу установить температуру на группу с помощью экрана.
So it's much more simple.
Это очень просто.
And the Cime use the big boiler to preheat the water of the coffee boiler.
У Cime есть функция, которая использует основной бойлер для подогревания группы дополнительно.
Which is the main difference between Cime multi-boiler and Astoria or Store multi-boiler?
Это основное отличие от наших мультибойлеров Store или Astoria и Saturno. То есть у Saturno есть возможность подогрева группы с помощью основного бойлера, а у тех аппаратов группа подогревается со своим личным бойлером, отдельным бойлером.
The main difference is in Saturno, automatically I change also the temperature of the coffee boiler.
У нас
Yes, here before the cold water enter in the steam boiler, it exit and it's ready to prepare the coffee. But everything is connected.
У нас циклично, да, получается? То есть это все.
Да, тут немного вот смесь идет. It's a hot water from this boiler and hot water from here.
No.
Yeah?
We inject the cold water here. If you look, there is another tube.
Oh, okay.
We inject the cold water here. The hot water exit and arrive here. It's preheated.
Окей. У нас есть преднагрев группы из основного бойлера идет сюда и, соответственно, нагревает.
Ну
как у Санремо. У Санремо тоже такая.
Ну, идет из водопровода через основной бойлер.
Бойлер нагревается, идет
паровой,
сюда.
И идет сюда уже, в эспрессо-бойлер.
Эспрессо-бойлер, да.
Нагревается она в
Thermosiphonic
Понятно.
pipes. Okay. So it's an hybrid machine. It's multi-boiler, but not independent, not completely independent boiler each one.
Окей. Это типа гибридная, да? Это не полностью мультибойлер, как классическая. То есть все равно подогрев группы идет за счет основного бойлера. И дальше с помощью этой трубы, как называется?
Вот
Прихит.
это?
What is the name of the tube?
We call the tube circulation thermosiphonic tube.
Термосифон, да.
То есть она отсюда идет уже в группу, соответственно, это гибрид, это не полностью мультибойлер, который мы знаем, например, у Шторма.
Странно.
And the Astoria is here. I preheat the water. The water arrives here. I heat at the temperature that I want, and after I keep hot the group. In the Astoria, or much better Storm, okay, and explain all the difference. In the Storm or Astoria, that is plus for you, for example, the group is heated by an element, and we keep stable the temperature by a sensor.
Here or there?
No,
There. Plus
there,
for you.
that's for you. So everywhere you put the machine, very cold place, hot place, this point is having the sensor here is heated at the perfect temperature.
Окей, там Plus for You, также здесь есть сенсор, который подогревает группу. For Saturn we don't have this kind of sensor.
No, since Saturno has the big group, big mass, okay, so why this group has to be very big? Because when you heat a very big group, okay, it remains hot,
It is
more stable.
Yes, need more time to
more
cool.
to cool down.
Yeah.
There we use the technology, heater, sensor, board. Here we use the mass of the
Окей.
group.
А здесь у нас за счет большой группы температура держится стабильно, а в других технологиях Plus for You или Storm у нас сенсоры и технологии, которые определяют температуру и, соответственно, подогревают. Понятно, теперь понятно.
So the other difference is a multi-boiler, but if the steam boiler is not working here, you cannot prepare the good coffee here. In Storm or Plus for You, if the steam boiler is not working, okay, no cappuccino, not steam, but you can prepare coffee. So they're completely independent there. Here is off.
Если здесь основной бойлер не работает, и кофе не будет готовиться. А в других мультибойлерах, если основной бойлер не работает, пара не будет, но при этом можно сделать горячий кофе, потому что бойлер работает.
Потому что он связан с паровым бойлером.
Okay. Different temperature, yes.
Temperature?
Yes, you can set different temperature for sure, because the water here suppose is 90 degrees. I can ask the sensor, because you have a heater for each one, to increase the temperature 94, 92 as you want, no problem. If for sure you can have hotter, colder, sorry, okay, and you can have different temperature, no problem for sure. The first one was Dalla Corte, okay, so we were the second, and we were the company that wanted to have a real multi-boiler, not preheated and after split the water. We have a very big boiler because, this is the capacity of our multi-boiler. All our multi-boiler, Astoria, Omega, Barista store is this one, 1.2 liter, double of this one. This one is 600, okay? Of course.
I know.
We have a very big 1000 watt to heat, okay? PAD control, okay? So with this big volume, we can guarantee that you really can prepare not only espresso, but also long coffee, Americano, as you want, okay, without any problem, okay? The machine is very, very stable.
Okay. For me, it is first time I'm seeing Saturno. It is now absolutely
It's a version. Of course, it not means that it's not working. It's working, believe me. But why there is a difference also for the price between this
and this. Yeah.
and this, okay? This is multi-boiler, you can set the temperature, no problem. But of course, okay, the technology is a little bit lower than Astoria or Storm.
And pressure, you can change also for group or not?
The temperature,
Pressure.
why pressure?
The pressure in groups, can you change?
But the pressure of the
Atmosphere.
water,
Yeah,
not
atmosphere.
because you have the one pump. Also, Astoria has the same pressure, and also Storm standard. If you want different pressure, you need the version of FRC,
Okay.
the lever.
Just the procedure different.
Yes, because FRC, the version with the small lever in the display, you have multi-pressure, multi-boiler, and multi-pump. So you have each pump, you can play or with the lever or the screen, you can create the profile of drinks, different pressure.
But pre-pressure is heavy, yeah? we can turn on
Pre-infusion?
pre-infusion. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
we can do.
because this group has the mechanical pre-infusion. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Astoria has the mechanical pre-infusion. Also, standard stone. In all these machines, the pre-infusion. This one and Astoria, the pre-infusion is made by the chamber of the group. So, has been calculated by the producer. Okay, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, and as is the same for all the selection. In store. Here, this one, you can
manually change.
Yes, you can in the screen increase the time for the pre-infusion for each drink, and it's very important because honestly, for the perfect coffee, probably when you have 7 grams or 8 grams or 21 grams, okay, you should have a different pre-infusion because you have a different amount of coffee. So in store, that is our top range, you can do it. In the other machine, you can't.
You can fix just one.
And you cannot change because it has been decided by the producer because he's inserted different size of jiggler and the bigger space of the room inside of the group. This difference created the pre-infusion time. Of course, for the history, the pre-infusion time should be around 5-6 seconds. Okay, and all the mechanical producer has created this pre-infusion. Don't think that is a drum if you cannot move the pre-infusion, because only 90% of the people that drink the coffee is not able to recognize when the pre-infusion is changing. But if you want, okay, I have the best coffee and the barista is very top level, okay, in this case, you have to move in this part, in this machine where you can change. When you stop the selection, or a machine stops, there is pressure inside the group. So if you disconnect, you have an explosion of coffee. So the 3-way valve download all the pressure here where you have the drain and it goes out.
And we can saw the pressure here, yeah?
Yes, you see the water comes out. It's not very strong, but okay. It's like a small jet of pressure water and coffee. It's dirty coffee, dirty water that comes out. They are the same. So they have mechanical control, the pump is the same, the boiler is the same, exchanger is the same. What is changing? The group is the same because
the high group, so high.
One has the small display where you can see the shot counter plus the time and some other information. This one has only the shot counter. You don't have the light. If you want the big distance between the tray and the group, you need to buy a kit. There is a kit of the feet because you change the feet, so you raise up the machine, and after this one is different. So or you order the machine already like the position, or you have to order the 4 feet longer, so the machine is different to adapt, and you can cut. Also, you have to change this drain basin, to reduce the distance. For the other thing, they are very similar, the machines. So it's just some aesthetic counters and the phone. Sorry. One has the knob by lever, one has the steam by knob. So you can prefer, this is simple.
May I ask you one more question about Neo? Is it option to be white or have different colors?
No, only one.
It's not an option. Because
Если хочешь желтую, могут сделать.
This one has also the emergency button,
It's very good things.
Yes.
without
If not working the touchpad, you can, for emergency, push the button, this one no.
Okay.
You have the light on the front, and option, you can have also the cup heater. Electrical cup heater, not electronic. So it's not that you can change the temperature. You have to switch on. It's heating. Probably when the machine is already hot for a long time, it's better you switch off. You don't burn the machine, but could be that the cups are too hot. So you have to switch off from here. Tea water here is mechanical. So you open the knob. This one is with the bottom. So these are the difference between CO03 and Luna.
Why crane here and bottom here?
Good question.
Good question. Okay, but the design of the machine has been made before that we bought the company,
Okay,
and now is impossible. I think because here they didn't have space in the back. Okay, but honestly, is I agree with you that especially if you have the three groups. Okay, if you have the three groups. Okay, you have to push it. Yeah. It's not very logic, but
Okay.
it's like that.
Thank you for answering.
Okay, seeing the difference. Okay, all the machine has the internal motor pump. That is here. The pump is the same of all our machines, and very good. Okay, you can in this model you can adjust the pressure of the pump without open the machine. So, okay, so you come here, you turn, okay, and you increase the pressure or reduce, okay, the pressure of the pump.
Надо разобрать ее. Вот твоя
You have to open the machine. So you need to open the machine, okay, from the top, screwdriver, but probably you need a technician. It's also true that normally when you set up the first time, after you don't have to change the pressure. But
Okay.
okay.
They could be 200.
Can arrive. This one is 380, three phase. Okay. If it's single phase, okay, you receive the cable like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Multi-boiler of Astoria. Okay. We have different basket for portafilter because they are calibrated. What does it mean? That the hole of the shower and the basket normally they should be around 0.36 millimeter the diameter. If you use a standard portafilter made by a tool machine, can be 35, 40, 28. Okay, so it's not no one. And 50% is out of this level. For the stove, the basket is competition version. So the process to create is by acid, and they are much more stable. So 35 millimeter, and this guarantee that there is no finer part that can pass through the whole of the coffee. There are details for the really competition or for at top level. Of course, the cost is not comparable. I don't know, €1 for the standard, 10 or 15 euro for this basket. Okay, so there, or sorry, the basket they use for the competition is another level again. Okay, it's not IMS, it's standard storm. For Tempesta Gara, we use the American basket, and there the cost I really do at this job. Okay. The last generation. Oh, sorry. Question?
No, for storm we know everything because we did job together. It is for the first time. It is interesting.
Okay.
I've never seen this. Let's speak about
Okay. AB200 is we come back to single boiler. So for sure, I don't want to compare the performance, the extreme performance of this to this is another level for sure. But for the daily job, okay, and for the most part of the coffee shop, is very simple, but is very good machine. Single boiler, thermosyphonic circulation. We can adjust the temperature by the screen or by this button. Okay, so both versions. Here we have two versions: screen and without screen. One simple, one little bit higher level because you have the screen. In both versions, I can change the temperature by the screen. Here is much more easier because I have the icon, so I press. Here I have the sequence of the selection that I have to press to increase the pressure or reduce the temperature, the pressure. So, but I can do the same thing. I can have the energy saving mode in both versions. Here I can decide for each day when the machine goes in sleep mode and when it has to wake up in the morning. Okay, having only one boiler, I have only one energy saving. Here I have 3 boilers, so I can decide to have the steam boiler, energy saving, coffee boiler ready. Okay, this is simple, but I can do also in this version. The main difference is that here is easier because I read what I do. Here I have to have the guide because I have to press this, sorry, this button plus this button plus this, okay, and it's a little bit too complicated, only that. The important thing is that if you want to upgrade the machine from the basic model to a display, it's not impossible, but it's quite easy. So you remove the touchpad, you buy like a spare the display, you plug in the display, you switch on the machine, and the machine, the software, when you reinsert, it recognizes the new device, display, and automatically the machine becomes a display version, automatically. So it's simple also for the market.
Если без дисплея и с дисплеем можно купить дисплей и поставить сюда.
And auto steamer here, you can activate from here.
Yes, the auto steamer is an option and can be activated can be available only from the display version.
This version don't have auto steamer.
Don't have, but for the same logic of before, if you buy the display, you become display version, and after you buy the auto steamer, we have the kit that can be fitted in the machine. Can be done, of course, can be done, no problem, it works because during the training we do, but of course we cannot guarantee that. We need to know if the technician is able to do. We prefer that we
Don't touch.
Don't touch, but okay, is not impossible.
Sorry.
Yes.
Роман, слушай, это она сейчас рабочая?
Да.
А вот здесь вот разные, это типа здесь датчик.
Это автостимер, это автоматически делает, а это вручную разливаем.
А мы можем, они все в базе такой идут?
Не, это доп.
Это вот доп. Опция, да? А мы можем сейчас еще посмотреть, как вот она взбивается? Стаканчик, просто я не видел.
Colleague is asking, he's never seen auto steamer.
I explain you what is, sorry.
And to show how it is working.
Yeah. Different is, this is the standard steamer, so the barista can pull to have the spoon to foam the milk or to clean, okay? But you need to play with the jug and milk, okay? In this one, you just insert the milk in the jug, you push the button, and you just set some parameter that we do now. Yeah, I bring some milk. So what you have to do? Sorry. We have 4 selections. Okay.
Of level of foam.
Yeah, level of foam.
Это типа сколько?
Это этапы взбивания молока в разной степени.
Where we can we can change the temperature. For example, for each of the 4 selections, we can change the temperature, okay? For example, in Italy, we drink the milk not very hot, but you can push up to 70 degrees, no problem. Okay?
Сколько нужно, чтобы вот нормально взбило такое?
And you have 10 different level of foam, okay? Not quality of foam, because level, okay? Because if you want a drink with a lot of foam, you choose 10 maximum. If you want flat milk, because you don't need to foam, but just flat milk, flat white, or just a small, okay? You select 1. So you have 4 different selections where you can change the temperature and the level of the foam, okay? When you have decided this, okay, you just confirm. For example, okay, you confirm, we exit, okay, pardon. Now we have the selection that I've chosen, 57 degrees. Now I press the button, I bring some milk, okay, we press the button and it foam automatically. So first, no need a professional barista, no need that you stay here to foam the milk. You can push the button, prepare coffee or anything else, and when it's ready, it stops itself. I show you. Let me bring some milk. This steam wand easy clean because someone else called cool touch, because if you open the steam, okay, and you touch for first second, okay, it's not hot. But if you leave there for 2 minutes, it become hot. So some customer complain, no, after 10 minutes it become hot, okay, as normal. So we prefer to call easy clean because they never become very, very hot, so it's very simple to clean.
Yeah.
But it's the cool touch that everyone call cool touch.
Yeah, yeah.
So we put some milk. The first one, I don't know how it's working, so in case we change the regulation. Because of course it's the training machine.
Это удобно, что раз и поменял, да?
А что, когда вот так представляется, или когда подставочка ставится?
Это ноу-хау. Вот это? Да. Если ты не меняешь каждый раз размер чашки, то лучше это. Я один раз выставил.
Let me, no.
If it's not connected.
Пионеры везде говно.
Что, решил сам это соединить?
Посмотреть хочу, что.
Ой, как горячий он.
Ну, вот надо нагревать.
Я сдержу, не сдержу.
Ты включила? Ага. Посмотреть, что они засунули.
Ты не можешь соединить только, вот сейчас придет, удивится, скажет, о, какие рукавцы.
А вот она, ну вот она выскочила.
А что они соединили?
Это здесь вот стоит эта воздушная помпа, она гонит сюда воздух.
А, вот правильно воздух идет?
Да, вот она как раз отсоединена.
Okay, that you adjust the first time that you use the, we change the milk, we adjust the air regulator from this one, okay? And after you, no need you touch anymore. After you just change the temperature here. So, now you, it starts to foam when it reaches 25 degrees. Not foaming, okay, now. 25, it changes the... Okay, now it's foaming.
Still 20 degrees, it was just
Hot. No, until 25 degrees is just not air, okay? It starts always when, in any case, because if you have the not very cold milk, not cold milk, it works only the same.
It is preheating of milk.
Yes. Now,
Ничего.
it was a little bit small, okay? But this one is the, so without touch nothing, okay? You have the cream,
Very cool.
okay? So
Зачем тогда это вот это?
You don't need barista.
you don't need, it's like, it's good for me, this one.
Объясните мне, пожалуйста, для чего тогда вот эти вот?
You have a telemetry for this machine? What it means?
This one, no,
для
this one is
кофемолки.
for the, no, was for another test that we were doing. It's for the cash register.
Окей.
Хорошо было.
Прикольно.
Арин, зачем тогда вот это?
Я же тебе еще раз говорю, вот я что тогда можем уволить. Например.
Блин, а зачем тогда я? Реально?
Получается.
Вот.
Не, ну, на самом деле, реально, ну, условно говоря, кто-то реально любит задрачивать и вот тут.
Смотри.
Perfectly dead.
Конечно.
Смотри,
Ну, я знаю.
And
это
the
я
good
могу
thing,
сделать такой.
Да,
the
я
good
как бы,
thing is not if you made me, you, everyone, if it's well set,
Yes.
it works always the same.
Yes.
If you have the milk not very cold from fridge, not hot, but it remain outside from some minute, okay, the quantity of foam is always the same. And the quantity.
Уровень пены всегда одно и то же, вне зависимости от того, молоко холодное.
А у нас это будет такая стоять горячая?
Конечно.
Она не вари будет или она холодная будет?
Она холодная.
Холодная? Бля, я сам буду.
So this is the auto steamer. AB200 has this version auto steamer with 4 different levels. Astoria not yet, okay, single. Only one temperature, one, because this is the new machine, so the new technology has been introduced in this model.
Okay. Андрей,
The other key point of the AB200 is the service.
Андрей.
It's very good for the service because if you compare this to this, if I have to change the touchpad because it's broken, here I remove these 2 screws and I can change. Here I need to everything go to the back and take it
Not
out.
comfortable for such
Not
size.
comfortable, okay? The same of just for you. Yes, because I fight with the engineer, okay, to have a better service, okay? Of course, I'm in charge for the service and the people ask me.
You are with
I'm the service manager of the company. So all the call of the people ask me, too complicated, change this, too complicated, okay? So now everything can be done.
And it's
Easy.
very clever too.
Yes, okay. No need. Here you have all the part is removable easily because you can remove the panels, and you have the access of the machine very easily.
Okay.
And it means save money because for the service, okay, you don't need to stay 30 minutes or more to change the touchpad in 5 minutes, okay, without block the job.
Okay.
Because here, okay, I can do the job, you can work, not very well, but you can work. There I have to say stop the machine for 30 minutes, I cannot work.
Okay. Good.
It has been made to keep the 21 grams, 21 grams.
21.
Yes, they are not inserted, but if you want, you can have the 21 grams, okay? So, it's 58. The group is not like Astoria, but the part is the same of Astoria. Portafilter, basket and shower are the same of the previous Astoria.
It is preheating here, the group with electronic.
No. It's
Just water.
Just water. Is an old technology, but is working well, okay? Of course, you have the reducer to change the temperature, because the temperature can be changed by the reducer or by the electronic system. Also in this one, you can change the pressure or in the screen. So the machine is very simple machine. Sure, cannot be compared with the multi-boiler because their performance, okay, but for the medium low consumption, okay, is the top one. Okay, 3 kilo per day is okay, no problem. This machine can go over 3 kilo. Okay, if you split 10 kilo in 24 hours, no problem. But the main, normally,
5
the
hours,
people,
6 hours.
yes, you have lunchtime or breakfast, they do a lot of kilos. So we consider that 3 kilo per day is the good range also for this machine, no problem. We did all the tests. It takes, the group is different and it takes 20% less time to reach the temperature. And the boiler is a smart boiler. So he has, you make a coffee, the sensor recognize that the temperature is dropped down, so it starts to preheat to correct the heater of the boiler. So you can, one important thing, the tea water mix is an option in this machine.
Actually, I want to ask for this one. Yes.
No, the tea water, yes, but the tea water mix is an option. And for my experience, one option that you should order is the tea water mixer. Because otherwise the water is with a lot of steam, it spray out everywhere.
Yes.
A tea water mixer means it's
Cold water, we inject some cold water with the hot water from the steam boiler
And mix,
and the mix. So the temperature of the water is 94 degrees, is very hot, but it's just below the temperature that spray out steam everywhere. So people now doesn't like because you still have steam everywhere, okay, and steam and water everywhere, and it looks not well. So the option that all the people that use this machine, they're asking me is the
tea water
tea
mixer.
water mix. Because the display, okay, you can do the same thing, little bit more complicated, but you can do by the mechanical bottom. You have the instruction, not simple like this, but you can do. Tea water mix, it's a problem. In any case, like display, like auto steamer, you can insert in second time in case for any reason the machine has been not provided for this. Cup heater too is an option. I tell you because you can think, oh, is standard, no? It's a boiler before the temperature drops down. So this system is like software, okay? It's clever. It's not like multi-boiler, because, but it helps to maintain. Other different from the other previous machine, the injection to refill the boiler is very thin. So when you install any Astoria or also Cime, from empty boiler, it takes about maximum 3 minutes to refill the boiler. This one takes 10-15 minutes, 2 or 3 groups, because we inject a very small volume of cold water. The reason is, if you inject too much cold water when the boiler refills, the temperature drops down, okay? So we prefer to take more time, but inject a small volume of cold water. So the temperature with the advanced software, it remains stable as long as possible. It's mechanical system, but with some software, with the software that help to maintain stable the temperature and the pressure of the machine. That is more or less the new thing of a B200. Of course, the machine can be connected with the telemetry and also with the grinder. You just need
Even not just
no, sorry. Only this version, pardon. Okay, this version. With the display, because you have to play with the display to set up the flow of the grinder. But no need to buy another board or anything else. Okay. The tube of cold water are in Teflon and John gas attack. Which is the reason? This is the future. So sure, I think that the next generation of machine we do also for the hot water. At the moment we prefer to stay in the cold water, not because we think that it's dangerous for the hot water, but many customers, the people that work with coffee machine are scared about the Teflon and they want pipe. But I guarantee that we use this technology. The HLF has all the piping, Teflon and John gas attack, no problem. All the German producers of fully auto, they have this system. Benefit of this system, less deposit of scale, and if you need to change the pipe, here now you have to order the pipe from this point to this point. After you buy 3 meters of the pipe, you cut
and
change, job done. Also for the service, also for you, you don't need to have all the different pipe that from steam pipe to so the future is that, okay? So
Also hot water can use this pipe, yeah?
no, we use
only cold.
at the moment. Okay, the steam and this one we used. We still using copper, metal.
For steam and hot water.
Okay. For the others, okay, we cold water or warm water we use.
А где ты видел холодную воду?
This is the
Нет, я
future.
говорю, что здесь вся холодная вода.
А где ты видел?
Нет, ну вот видишь, трубки идут, вот это все же холодная вода идет, поступает.
Yeah, we
Она
have
под пластиковую
this
трубу.
one,
А это горячая. А steam, where is the steam pipe?
steam is on.
А, окей.
For this one,
For air.
we use the Teflon. Of course, this one is not under pressure because the valve block. So this pipe, Teflon pipe, is not under pressure because there is a solid valve that blocks the steam. Okay, this one is constantly under pressure. For the moment, we remain with copper, but the next generation, okay, of machine, I think, I'm not in the R&D department, but I think, okay, they're moving to the Teflon. So sometimes the people, especially the old technician, doesn't like this Teflon because in the past the technology had created some problems too. But now they changed the material.
Very much. It
You're
was very
welcome.
interesting, very professional, and now we узнали. Я что ты узнал? Расскажи по итогу, что ты не знал, что ты узнал, и вообще что ты знаешь.
На самом деле я с этими кофемашинами достаточно давно знаком. И с Astoria, и с Cime. Пауло.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Я с этими кофемашинами достаточно хорошо знаком, Cime мне очень нравится. Я узнал сегодня, как работает детально система мультибойлерности в Saturno. Вот. Я узнал сегодня, что они пока не планируют вводить весы встроенные. Мы это обсуждали с Пауло. Он сказал, что лучше на самом деле, если они будут подключены через Bluetooth коннектор к Akai. Вот. И это достаточно интересно. Он говорит, что так будет больше надежности с точки зрения вибрации и всего остального. Можно будет задавать рецепт, плюс как бы их же завод Макап будет коллабиться, коннектиться с кофемашиной, и они считают, что эта система будет более надежной. Вот такие моменты, то, что они думают об этом, то, что они сделали этот дизайн, на самом деле это колоссально. Спасибо большое заводу, что пригласил нас. Да.
Про АБ-200 что скажешь? Как тебе машина?
Я смотрю на кофемашину не только как тот, кто будет ее пользоваться, но и как тот, кто будет их продавать. И я понимаю, что за свою цену мне будет не сильно просто ее продать. При том, что она однобойлерная. В целом автостим, наличие экрана, наличие деталей, функционально она классная. Но, на мой взгляд, у нее немного оверпрайс. Если бы она стоила, ну там, не знаю, давайте в рублях там, ну, 20-30 больше, чем Cime, вообще без вопросов. Дизайн у нее хороший, но я уверен, она будет стоить побольше.
Сейчас ее как будто бы заявляют в 500 тысяч.
В 500 тысяч.
Я тоже думаю, что цена хорошая 350.
Да. Вот Cime, она чем меня берет, да и многих на самом деле, мне ее достаточно легко аргументировать, почему ее стоит взять. Как минимум за свой достаточно low price получаете дизайн не просто черной коробки, это не просто что-то стоит, да, а это прям интересный дизайн, есть подсветка, высокая группа, наличие кнопок, наличие
На ней секундомер показывает.
Да, секундомер показывает на каждой группе. Единственная проблема этого секундомера, то что вы когда выключаете пролив, он почти сразу же пропадает с экрана. Нету такого, что он будет показывать время всегда после этого. А то, знаете, как бывает, приготовил...
А тут два секундомера, если одновременно две группы включить.
Да. Там на одном экране здесь GR1, GR2. Да. Здесь бывает такое, что там сделал эспрессо, по весам все окей, начал пробовать, такой, блин, а за сколько времени нужно записать? Ну там мы особенно там, когда на обжарке тестируем разный кофе, мы стараемся записывать все. Ну вот просто там сначала начали пробовать, потому что это первоочередно для нас, да, вторично, но все равно важно, рецепт. И время, к сожалению, пропадает. Есть лайфхак. На одной группе делали, вторую чуть-чуть включили, он снова покажется. Но я это выяснил буквально 2 недели назад, а работаю с ней полгода, если не больше. Вот. Так что Cime вообще красота, Saturn тоже кайф. И если можно будет поменять панели с желтого цвета на любой другой, желтый цвет, он все-таки это вкусовщина, в отличие от белого, черного, базового. Да. Вообще кайф.
У тебя уже есть. Не покупает.
Я не хочу покупать.
Вам вообще, наверное, лучше на стол. Хорошая кофейня, надо зарабатывать. Поставьте цену 10 рублей за белый. А у вас нет кофейни?
Так, делаем эспрессо. Я сделал в ручном режиме сейчас. Не знаю, как настроены эти кнопки, поэтому всегда использую ручной режим. То, что есть секундомер, это, кстати, выглядит надежно. Это выглядит, как будто это не сломается.
Как будто точно.
Да, вот это вот просто простейший циферблат, вообще красота.
Ну да. Городцы.
Так.
Сейчас посмотрим в эти 200, как будет вариться.
Кофе еще с избах? Кофе хотите?
Пахнет вкусно, потому что это не темная жидкость.